Imagine this. You meet a man who can't stop talking about how he's going to win her over. He has a plan, a strategy. He believes if he says the right things, makes the right moves, and shows her how much he cares, she'll see his worth. Weeks turn into months, and yet, nothing changes. She isn't drawn to him. In fact, the more he tries to prove himself, the less interested she becomes. Most men live like this, not just in relationships, but in life. They chase, they seek validation, and they let the opinions of others shape their self-worth. They believe attraction is about effort, about proving, about convincing. But the Stoic, he moves differently. He does not beg for attention. He commands respect through his actions. He does not chase. He focuses on becoming someone who naturally draws others in. He does not let rejection shake him, because his sense of value comes from within. And what makes a Stoic truly unshakable is not charm, looks, or status. It is his habit. While others waste time seeking approval, the Stoic is forging himself into something rare, someone who does not need to be wanted to feel whole. Master these 7 habits, and you won't just attract the right people, you will elevate beyond the need for validation. Let's begin. 1. Move in silence. Most men love to talk about their next move, how they'll impress her, how they'll change their lives, how they'll prove their worth. But words mean nothing. A Stoic does the opposite. He does not announce his intentions. He moves in silence, guided by purpose, not by the need to be seen. Why? Because the moment you seek validation, you give others the power to define you. You expose your weaknesses, your insecurities, and your need for approval. And the moment a woman senses that need, the attraction dies. A Stoic does not seek permission to be great. He simply becomes great. While others talk, he refines. While others seek attention, he builds himself. And by the time the world notices, his transformation is already complete. Because in relationships, as in life, the world does not respect words. It respects presence, action, and unwavering self-mastery. And a Stoic lives by this truth. 2. Emotional control. Imagine this. A woman tries to test your resolve, flirting with another man in front of you, watching for your reaction. Most men crumble, they get insecure, lash out, or desperately try to reclaim her attention. They let emotions take control, proving they are ruled by impulse, not wisdom. But the Stoic? He remains unmoved, not because he suppresses his emotions, but because he has mastered them. He understands that the moment he reacts, he hands over his power. Anger, jealousy, frustration. These are chains that bind a man to weakness. A Stoic refuses to be controlled by what is outside of him. Instead of falling into the chaos, he observes. He does not argue. He does not compete. He does not seek to prove his worth to anyone, because his worth is not up for debate. While others are consumed by emotion, he remains steady, thinking before he acts, detached from trivial provocations. Because true strength is not in dominance, but in restraint. People respect a man who does not crack under pressure. Women are drawn to a man who radiates calm in any situation, and those who seek to control him, they realize too late that their games have no effect. A Stoic's emotional control makes him untouchable. He does not chase, he does not fold, and he never lets the world dictate his reactions. That is what makes him different. That is what makes him free. 3. Living by principles, not by society's expectations. Most people live inside invisible walls. They follow the crowd, do what is expected, and trade their freedom for comfort. Get a safe job, buy things to impress others, seek approval. They never stop to ask, is this the life I truly want? But the Stoic? He does not blindly follow. He does not rebel for the sake of rebellion, nor does he conform out of fear. Instead, he chooses his path with reason and intention. If a Stoic finds a rule unjust, he does not break it impulsively. He evaluates it, understands it, and then decides if it aligns with his principles. If it does not, he walks his own path, without hesitation, without apology. This is why the Stoic stands apart. He does not seek validation. He does not live for fleeting pleasures. He does not waste his life trying to meet expectations he never agreed to. He is not reckless. He is deliberate. He follows not what is easy, but what is right. And when you live by your own principles, guided by discipline and wisdom, you don't just survive, you rise above. 4. Mastering the art of letting go. Most men cling, they hold on to relationships that drain them, jobs that crush their spirit, and friendships that no longer serve them. They fear loss more than they value freedom. But a Stoic, he understands that true strength is in knowing when to let go. Attachment is not love, it is dependence. And the more you cling, the more you give away your power. A Stoic does not beg for attention, does not chase what is not meant for him, and does not remain where he is not respected. If a relationship turns toxic, he does not plead, he walks. If a job robs him of his purpose, he does not suffer in silence, he leaves. If a so-called friend disrespects him, he does not argue, he removes himself. A Stoic operates from self-respect, not need. His presence is not something to be taken for granted, it is earned, and when he steps away, the world takes notice. A woman who undervalued him, she realizes too late what she lost. A boss who dismissed his worth, he struggles to replace his dedication. A false friend, he watches as the Stoic rises without him. Letting go is not weakness, it is power. And a Stoic wields that power not as a weapon, but as a principle. 5. Laser focus, the ability to shut out the noise. Most people are slaves to distraction. They scroll endlessly, binge-watch mindless entertainment, drown in social media. Hours slip through their fingers, wasted on things that add nothing to their lives. But the Stoic, he is different. He is disciplined. He is focused. When a Stoic sets a goal, nothing else exists. He eliminates distractions, cuts out meaningless conversations, and enters a state of deep focus. He does not rely on fleeting motivation. He relies on discipline, the unwavering commitment to his purpose. When he works with full presence. When he trains, he pushes past his limits. When he builds, he does not stop until the foundation is unshakable. This kind of focus is rare, and because it is rare, it is powerful. While others waste time, the Stoic sharpens his mind. While others seek comfort, he seeks mastery. While others procrastinate, he executes. It is not about talent, it is about focus. And a Stoic, he never loses sight of his mission. 6. Choosing solitude over shallow connections. Most people fear being alone. They constantly seek company, validation, and distractions to fill the silence. They mistake noise for meaning, attention for connection. But the Stoic, he understands that solitude is not loneliness, it is power. True growth happens in moments of solitude. That is when the mind sharpens, skills deepen, and self-awareness strengthens. While others chase social circles, the Stoic builds himself. While others fill their time with meaningless conversations, he reflects, creates, and refines his thoughts. While others fear silence, he finds wisdom in it. This is why a Stoic is mentally unshakable. He does not need constant interaction to feel whole. He does not fear time alone. He welcomes it. And because he is at peace with himself, he never becomes desperate for attention, for relationships, or for external approval. When you can stand alone, nothing can break you. 7. Turning pain into power. Most people crumble under pressure. When life becomes difficult, they complain, break down, or surrender. They let pain define them, believing hardship is something to escape. But the Stoic, he transforms pain into strength. Rejection, he does not dwell on it, he uses it to refine himself. Failure, he does not see it as defeat, he extracts the lesson and grows. Betrayal, he does not let it harden his heart, he becomes wiser, stronger, untouchable. A Stoic understands that pain is not an enemy, it is a teacher. It sharpens the mind, strengthens the will, and forges an unbreakable spirit. While others complain, the Stoic endures. While others seek pity, he seeks progress. While others stay down, he rises higher. This is why the Stoic is resilient. Nothing breaks him because he has already faced hardship and emerged stronger. He does not merely survive adversity, he thrives in it. And when the storm clears, he is the one still standing. Here's the final challenge. If you've made it this far, one thing is clear. You are built differently. These 7 Stoic habits are not for the weak. They demand discipline, focus, and the courage to stand alone. But once you master them, nothing can shake you. So, which habit do you already embody? And which one will you strengthen next? Drop a comment below. And if you are committed to sharpening your mind, mastering yourself, and becoming unshakable, hit that subscribe button, because this is where you rise above. Stay disciplined, stay resolute, and I'll see you in the next one.